What's good, guys? This is Nightwing 2303, and normally I would say welcome back to another unboxing a ton of dope but after 24 awesome episodes or videos or whatever of the unboxing a ton of dope segments that we had, I think I'm going to end that series, even though it was super cool, at least to me. But that's the reason why I'm going to end it, is because not everybody thought that it was super cool. Reason being is that because I like to put my nerd all together in there. So on an unboxing a ton of dope video, you'd see all kinds of weird stuff unboxed in one video. So it kind of catered towards everybody, but I do understand that not everybody is into nerd stuff. Not everybody can be as cool as me. However, there is good news, because I'm not going to completely exclude the nerds that are, like me and like nerd stuff, comics and whatever it might be, action figures. So I'm turning the Unboxing a Ton of Dope series into what is now known as Nightwing's Nerd. So if you like nerd, stick around. First up, we got some old school 90s goodness. This actually came from a supporter. His name is Chris. Great name. Just saying. You can see his Instagram handle right here, Chris Page 221 UK. The homie sent this thing out from the UK. Shipping's a dude, I'm serious. If you're shipping within your own country, it's usually not that bad, but if you're shipping outside of your country, man, they totally jack up the price. It's not even fair. He says that he saw it in a window of a weird junk shop and thought it might look cool or better on my shelf. My shelf is perfect for junk. I mean, look at everything that's on here. Junk, awesome junk, and some more junk. But all my junk is really cool, at least to me. It's special. So I really appreciate it, and you really can't go wrong when it comes to the Batman animated series. It's freaking awesome. This is actually from the new Batman Adventures, which is the one after they canceled it and then they brought it back. So you can see it's got Tim Drake right there. You got Batman, Batgirl, and Nightwing over there, which is my favorite. Although he was only featured in like 4 episodes or something like that, but it's all good. These are actually bendable figures too. It's kind of cool that they got cloth capes back there, but I just really like it. I don't know if you want to pause there, but that's their bios, and I'm just super appreciative that not only did he grab this for me and send it to me, but just the fact that he saw this and thought of me. I just think that's really cool, and big thank you to you, Chris. I really appreciate it. It will be on my shelf back there too, and it actually might be over here because that's where my Batman stuff is, but it could be over there because that's where my Nightwing stuff is. Who knows? Comic book time. A lot of people have been asking me if I got any of the DC Rebirth stuff, and I've pretty much missed all of it. But I went to my local comic shop on Comic Book Wednesday. As most of you guys know, comic books are released on Wednesday, every Wednesday. It's awesome. It's kind of like Air Jordan Saturdays, but better. So while I have missed out on every single Rebirth issue, I ran into Nightwing Rebirth issue 1 and 2, so decided to grab them. I did read them. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the series just yet, but it's only the first 2 issues. You got to give it like 3 or 4 issues, maybe even 5 or 6 to kind of like get warmed up to the actual story. What they're doing though is they're mixing some of the DC New 52 continuity into the Rebirth stuff, and that's the part that I don't like, because they took Dick Grayson, they kind of killed him off a little bit even though he wasn't really dead. They made him a spy, and he had his own book called Grayson and all this other stuff. I didn't like that. I like Nightwing. I like costumes. I like superheroes, all that stuff. So this was cool that he's returned back, but like I said, they're still kind of like keeping that continuity intact. So we'll see how it goes. It's not a bad series right now. I'm just not 100% invested yet. And I also got this Power Ranger Pink issue 2. I got the first one, so had to get the second one, and I actually like this story quite a bit. In this, Kimberly is no longer a Power Ranger because it's kind of like in continuity with the original show when Kat took over as the Pink Ranger. Spoiler alert. But so something happens. She needs the Pink Ranger power again. I'm not gonna talk about it all because I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't read it. But Zordon gives her powers back, and it's not complete or anything like that, but her costume is like totally new. She's got the same helmet, but her costume is badass. And then on top of that, in this particular issue, she goes and gets 2 other previous Rangers that had been replaced in the TV show, and they get new costumes also, and it was awesome. All I'm gonna say is if you like Zach, he's back. Keep it moving. Yeah, buddy, I found Iron Man from the new giant-sized Marvel Legends figures. They're just like Spider-Man and Captain America. They got the extra head there in case you wanted to show them off. Change of hands, or pulsar blast, or jet blast, however you want to do it. They show you some of the cool things that he could do, some of the ways that you compose them, and I think that these are awesome. Something that I don't think I've talked about though is their price. I do think they're extremely overpriced. They're like 50 bucks just for one, and it's just, man, if they didn't look this cool, I wouldn't have bought them. But they look cool, so I kind of got to get them. Plus, I really enjoy 6-inch action figures, but the only thing that I like more are giant ones. Once you pop, you can't stop. Ran into these at Walgreens. There is the Iron Spider and Green Goblin. They do say that they're Walgreens exclusives, so I don't know if that's true or not, but you know, it is what it is. I thought that I've seen him and the Green Goblin somewhere else, but maybe I hadn't. They had the Taskmaster there too, but I'm not into him. What I really wanted was that guy right there, because that is one of the best costumes for Spider-Man, hands down, but I couldn't find him. He just wasn't there. So there's a look at him. He's got his old, you know, repulsor blast back there. He's got the extra legs in the back. And you got Gobby right here with his pumpkin bomb, but he doesn't come with his glider. A little disappointed in that, but it's all good. Last but not least, we got some extra cool nerd stuff. These are classic 6-inch action figures. We got some Marvel Legends, and we got some of these DC Comics multiverse figures. I think these are awesome. Quality-wise though, as far as like the build and the sculpts and things like that, Marvel's just killing it right now, because some of the DC stuff looks awful. Got Iceman right here, Build-A-Figure Juggernaut. There's the rest of the series. If I could find them all, I'll try to grab them, but I really want Wolverine, Havoc, Rogue, because Rogue, whew, she is bae. Cable, and Deadpool. That's practically the whole damn set. The only one out of all these guys that I'm not really into is Kitty Pryde, but if I see her, I'll grab her. Then we got Phoenix right here. She looks awesome. This is one of the coolest looking Phoenix figures I think I've ever seen. Then you got Supergirl from the Supergirl TV show. I don't think she looks anything like the actress that plays her, but you know, it's a cool figure. I do actually enjoy the TV show. I watch it with my daughter, so I picked it up, and it comes with this Build-A-Figure Doomsday right there. This is the coolest DC one. It's Carrie Kelly as Robin. I love this. Comes with her slingshot and everything. They also had this right here, Superman Doom, but I legitimately don't even know what that is. I must have totally missed that in the comics. Either that or it's like a new thing, but I was like, I didn't care. I'm not super crazy about building all of the figures or all that stuff. I really just kind of like collecting the characters that I really enjoy. And last but not least, we got Batman in the armored outfit. This is something that most of you guys saw recently in the Batman v Superman movie. But if you're like me and you've read comics plenty of years before movies were ever a big thing with superheroes, you guys already knew about this. He fights Superman. He's got a famous quote in there, and then I won't spoil it, but it's awesome. You got to read the book or watch the direct-to-DVD animated movie. That was amazing. It's in the Dark Knight Rises, or no, it's in the Dark Knight series. I think it's called the Dark Knight Returns or something like that. I can't remember. The Dark Knight series, the movie series, messed it up for me. I keep wanting to call it Dark Knight Rises, but it's not that. Oh, it says right here, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. Fuck, gotta fucking read, man. That's pretty much it. All my nerd shit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, especially if you're into the nerd shit, and if you're not into the nerd shit, hopefully isolating it kind of like doesn't piss you off and all that kind of stuff, because I know some people get real angry on the internet. It's all good though. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your support, and until next time guys, have a good one.
We're testers.